Have you ever imagined that the refrigerator in your kitchen, that symbol of safety and convenience, might actually be silently damaging your health every single day? It sounds unbelievable, yet research shows that 9 common foods most American seniors keep in the fridge undergo chemical changes, nutrient loss, and even toxic transformations at low temperatures. This isn't just about losing flavor. It's about how cold storage quietly destroys the natural balance of your food in your body. Let's uncover 9 foods you should never refrigerate and the science-backed reasons why. Stay tuned until the end because number 2 will shock you and may change your kitchen habits forever. Number 9, potatoes, a toxin factory in your refrigerator. If you store potatoes in the fridge, stop now. Cold temperatures convert the potato starch into sugar, a process called cold-induced sweetening. That might sound harmless, but when those sweetened potatoes are later fried or baked at high heat, those sugars react with amino acids to form acrylamide, a potential carcinogen identified by the International Agency for Research on Cancer. Researchers at the University of Idaho found that refrigerated potatoes increase their sugar content by up to 300% in just 2 weeks. The cold also ruptures cell walls, giving cooked potatoes that odd, sweet, starchy texture. You sometimes notice that cellular damage, not flavor. Proper storage. Made a serum wash. Keep potatoes in a cool, dark, dry place 45-50 F710C. Avoid light to prevent solanine, the toxic compound that turns them green. Use paper bags or open baskets, not plastic. Keep them away from onions, which emit gases that accelerate spoilage. Stored correctly, potatoes last up to 3 months. In the fridge, they last barely 2 weeks. Shorty ate bread. The colder it gets, the faster it dies. Many believe refrigeration prevents mold, but for bread, the opposite is true. Cold triggers starch retrogradation, starch molecules recrystallize, forcing moisture out and making bread stale up to 6 times faster than at room temperature. According to the Institute of Food Technology, bread kept in the fridge loses softness in just 3 days, whereas at room temperature it stays tender for a week. The cold also destroys the volatile compounds responsible for its comforting aroma, leaving it tasteless and cardboard dry. Better method: store in a bread box or paper bag in a cool, dry spot. If you won't finish it within a week, slice and freeze it. Toast slices straight from frozen, no need to thaw. Freezing halts staling completely and preserves a soft crumb for months. Sugar 7, honey, the immortal food until you refrigerate it. Honey is one of nature's miracles. It never spoils. Archaeologists have eaten honey sealed in Egyptian tombs thousands of years old. But the moment you chill it, you destroy that perfection. Cold causes honey to crystallize rapidly, turning smooth liquid gold into a gritty solid mass. Each time you open the jar, moisture condenses on the surface, diluting its antibacterial power by about 35%, according to the National Honey Board. Honey's 180 natural compounds and enzymes degrade unevenly under cold, robbing it of both taste and healing potential. Correct storage. Keep at room temperature 64-75 F, away from light and moisture. If it crystallizes, warm gently in a bowl of hot water and stir. Dark honey contains more antioxidants, but it's also the most sensitive to cold damage. Number 6, coffee. The fridge, a coffee killer in disguise. Many seniors store coffee in the fridge thinking it preserves freshness. It doesn't. Coffee is highly odor absorbent, and the fridge is full of odors, cheese, leftovers, onions, fish. Soon your morning brew tastes off because it has literally soaked up refrigerator smells. Worse, condensation forms on cold beans every time you open the door, creating moisture that destroys the natural oils and speeds up oxidation. The Specialty Coffee Association of America found that beans stored cold lose 60% of aroma within 1 week. The right way: use an airtight, opaque container in a cool, dry, dark cabinet. Keep temperature stable 60-70 F. Buy small batches, finish within 2 weeks. For long storage, vacuum seal and freeze once, never chill, thaw, and rechill. Coffee's essential oils, the soul of its flavor, cannot survive the cold. Hanashiru 5 garlic, a superfood that turns harmful in the cold. Refrigerating garlic is a double mistake. It destroys nutrients and can create toxins. In the fridge's damp environment, garlic sprouts, softens, and molds easily. Certain molds on garlic release mycotoxins, which may harm the liver, nerves, and immune system. Researchers at UC Davis found that refrigerated garlic loses half of its allicin content in just 10 days, the very compound responsible for its antibacterial and heart protective effects. Cold also dulls its aroma and makes the cloves sticky and hard to chop. Best practice: store at 60-65 F, dry and ventilated. Use mesh bags or open baskets. Keep away from heat and sunlight. Whole bulbs last up to 6 months, peeled cloves only 10 days. Garlic kept at room temperature retains stronger oils and far better flavor. Temperature 4, bananas tropical fruit meets an Arctic death. Bananas are tropical by nature. Cold below 56 F ruptures cell membranes, releasing enzymes that destroy the fruit from within. A Queensland Department of Agriculture study showed bananas lose 80% of their vitamin C in 5 days when refrigerated. The blackened peel isn't just cosmetic. It signals cellular breakdown and microbial growth. Correct care: keep at room temperature 56-70 F on a hanging rack to prevent bruising. To ripen faster, seal in a paper bag with an apple. Its ethylene gas triggers ripening. To slow ripening, wrap the stems individually with plastic wrap. Once ripe, they can stay in the fridge only 1-2 days, though the peel will darken. Or peel and freeze for smoothies even sweeter than fresh. The free onion's a moisture trap for hidden toxins. Refrigerators maintain humidity around 90-95%. Onions prefer only 65%. That excess moisture makes them soft, moldy, and vulnerable to aflatoxins, among the most potent natural carcinogens known. Cold also turns onion starch into sugar, making them oddly sweet and limp, useless for caramelizing. Your French onion soup or stir-fried veggies lose their signature savor. Proper storage: keep onions in a cool, dry, ventilated space 45-55 F. Use mesh bags or pantyhose chains to improve airflow. Never store near potatoes, their gases spoil each other. Refrigerate only after cutting, sealed tightly, and consume within 7 days. Frunyer 2 tomatoes cold that silences their genes. This fact truly shocks most people. Refrigeration doesn't just ruin flavor, it switches off the tomato's own genetic machinery. A University of Florida study revealed that at temperatures below 54 F, hundreds of genes responsible for aroma and lycopene production shut down permanently. Even if tomatoes later return to room temperature, they never recover, becoming bland, watery, and nutritionally hollow. That's serious for seniors because lycopene is a key antioxidant, protecting the heart and brain, yet cold storage reduces its bioavailability by up to 65%. Etawanet ihin, the better method. Store at 55-70 F, stem side down, away from sunlight. Avoid plastic bags. If you have too many, cook them into sauce and freeze. Lycopene absorption actually improves after cooking. Doubles for 1 avocados when good fats go bad. Avocados are superfoods for the aging brain and heart, rich in over 20 nutrients and monounsaturated fats like oleic acid. But cold ruins them within days. Low temperatures trigger lipid oxidation, producing free radicals instead of beneficial fats. At Stanford University, scientists found chilled avocados lose 90% of their antioxidant capacity in just 4 days. Cold overstimulates polyphenol oxidase, breaking cell walls from inside, turning creamy flesh into fibrous, bitter paste. How to store: keep unripe avocados at room temperature 65-75 F. To ripen faster, place in a paper bag with a banana. Once ripe, chill only 2-3 days maximum. For cut fruit, leave the pit, brush with lemon juice, store with a slice of onion. In an airtight container, onion vapors prevent browning. Properly stored avocados preserve those brain-healing fats, vital for seniors' cognition and cardiovascular health. Final reflection: the refrigerator, friend or foe? These 9 examples expose a simple truth for many foods. Cold is not preservation, it's destruction. Refrigeration can deactivate enzymes, Rupture cell walls reduce antioxidants and sometimes generate toxins. Remember, not every food thrives in cold. Understanding proper storage is understanding how to protect your arteries, heart, and brain. In later life, every nutrient counts. Don't let your refrigerator quietly steal them away. The next time you open that familiar fridge door, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is everything inside truly safer or slowly losing its life force? Sometimes health doesn't begin with medicine or exercise. It begins with knowing where not to store your food.